Comic fans, Mike from the Hardcover Comic here. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and sound. It's been a beautiful time to be alive. A lot of great, amazing books coming out from Marvel, DC, and a bunch of other publishers. Today, I wanted to talk about a Marvel Omnibus reprint that I know Matt was incredibly excited to get. It is the Venom Omnibus Volume 1. He sent me over the video and I stared at the video and I thought to myself, do I want to get into Venom? Is now the right time? It's a great looking book from what I've seen. We'll look at it from the top down. We'll look at the design. We'll look at the content in it, the printing, all that stuff, the binding. But before we get into that, I quickly want to tell you about organicpricebooks.com. That's where this book came from. An amazing place, the best place in our opinion, to get collected editions, graphic novels, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, omnis, absolutes, deluxe editions, whatever it may be. You can pre-order on there, you can back order. There are a ton of amazing books getting back into stock and quickly running out of stock, I'm sure, day after day. So please check out their website. As you're checking out, you can use the promo code THC2, and that'll get you an extra $2 off your order. And you can use that code with every single one of your orders. So now let's get into the Venom Omnibus. Taking a look at the book itself, the dust jacket, front cover, decent artwork. They got Carnage kind of taking the center stage. Very strange choice for a cover, but the Venomnibus, very clean and simple spine. Nothing too thrilling, nothing too fancy, nothing too ugly though either. So it's just sort of riding the line of mediocrity and blandness, where you can't really say it's garbage, but you can't say it's great either. Classic Marvel design, just in general. All the covers on the back, things like that. Really nice artwork they chose for the graphic cover itself. It's nice that they actually changed the image at the bottom of the spine. But again, nothing to write home about, right? I mean, you're not gonna brag about this too much. The art's really great though. I do like these covers that they chose quite a bit. And what's great about this book is it's the kind of book that I think would be great for new fans of Venom, or people trying to get into Venom. If you've read the Donny Cates run, you want to learn more about Venom as a character, this is a great place to go, I would say. Primarily for the fact that it's an assortment of mini-series and series that Venom would show up in for an issue or two and cause some damage or help out or do whatever. Venom doing Venom things. And it's something I would read, because Venom is one of those characters where I appreciate him as a character. I like him as a character. I think he's a cool looking character, and I think he's had some interesting stories for sure, but it's not a character that I've really pined over. And even with the recent stuff like the Donny Cates run, it hasn't necessarily clicked for me, although I did enjoy the Rick Remender and Colin Bunn runs when it was sort of that Agent Venom era. But I digress. That's not what we're talking about here. This is an assortment of minis, Venom minis like Lethal Protector, Funeral Pyre, The Madness, The Enemy Within, Knights of Vengeance, The Mace, Carnage Unleashed, Separation Anxiety. A lot of great Venom minis in here. And then there are a bunch of other issues, like I said, titles where he showed up, things like Darkhawk, Nightwatch, Iron Man, Silver Sable, Spider-Man, Daredevil, other Marvel titles where maybe there were crossover stories, or he just popped in to be a little brat, a little punky Venom. What's really great about it though, not only do you get a variety of stories to follow, you get a variety of artists, you get a variety of writers, and you get a variety of characters within the Marvel universe popping in every now and then. You've seen a whole bunch of them as Matt's been flipping through the book here. Thank you, Matt, for flipping through it. I know Matt is very excited for this book. This is a book, I know he loves Venom a lot, although he doesn't necessarily really like the Donny Cates run. He loves this classic Venom stuff, so I know he was very thrilled when the incredible JP at organicpricebooks.com sent this over to us. Honestly, what an incredible service. The book is mint. I mean, It's a book that Matt has really been wanting to get. So I know he was very excited looking through this, and he said that this seems like the kind of book that a new Venom fan, maybe even someone who doesn't like Venom, might be able to change their mind with. So that's a pretty big recommendation. I know Matt can get very picky with his omnis and what he likes and dislikes. So hearing that kind of praise from him definitely got me interested. And I need to read a lot more of these minis than I have. I've read things like Carnage Unleashed and Separation Anxiety years ago, and I haven't really kept up with Venom since then. But maybe if I'm interested, I'll try a couple more of the minis. If I'm interested, I may pick this up, see what's shaking in it. I know Venomnibus 2 is going to be a thing soon. People are very excited. You can see here as we're flipping through the artwork, a lot of 90s artwork. Very over the top, thousands of teeth, fire everywhere. It's over the top, but it's exciting. It's detailed. It looks a little frantic, and it makes sense for a Venom title at the very least to have super 90s artwork. But it looks awesome. I mean, how great does this look? It looks like a fun time going through an action flick with a big bad bully as the protagonist, the main character. And I'm typically averse to the 90s artwork. I usually make fun of it a lot. I'm no artist myself, but I usually do like to poke fun at it and laugh at it. But I do want to know, Venom fans out there, having read, I assume this, and I assume the Donny Cates stuff, if you're going to consider yourself a Venom fan, what do you think about the changes Venom has undergone over the decades that he's been a prominent character within the Marvel Universe? Do you like what has happened recently? Did you enjoy a certain era of Venom more? Do you agree that this is a good place for people who want to learn more about Venom to go in order to do so? Let us know down in the comment section below. Please let us know if you picked this up and enjoyed it in that way. I'm very curious. I'm very curious for the people out there. You get a little Carnage action in here, so if you're a big fan of Carnage, I guess you can justify spending the $100 or however much it is for this bad boy, then by all means. They did include a nice little variant cover gallery here, some really awesome covers, I must say. A little black and white action as well for some of the pages. It looks awesome. I wish there was a way to read more Venom in black and white, because I think it's probably a more fascinating read. Great covers. Yeah, I really like this. I don't remember if Marvel would usually put this much bonus content in the back, but yeah, this seems like a nice healthy amount of it. So be sure to check out organicpricebooks.com. I don't know at the moment of the recording if this book is still available there, but be sure to check. It might be on back order. It might be coming in back into stock soon at organicpricebooks.com. If you use the promo code THC2, you'll get an extra $2 off your order. Coming up here, we got a little eye hole action at the end of the video for all of you real ones that stuck around. Thank you all. Until next time, as always, this is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. You stay classy, Internet.